Well, hello, it's Richard McCann here, and thanks for tuning in. You're here at the iCan TV studio, of course my office, and I just thought I'd share a little story with you, a little observation of mine. I was driving down from the A1 yesterday, last night in fact, where I was speaking at a small awards ceremony, and it was a bit late, after 10 PM. So I pulled over, as you do, at the service stations, and I went in for something to eat, and there was nobody at the counter when I got there, so I waited for a few seconds. I looked around and then, I saw somebody scuttling across towards me. And when she got there, I gave her a big beaming smile, and she just looked at me. If you can hear that noise, it's the family upstairs. She just looked at me with this very serious face, and I thought, ooh. So I paused before I ordered my food. I went, hello, as if to say, where's your manners? Anyhow, she gave me my food, what I asked for. No please, no thank you. And I thought, wow. I actually said to her, I asked her, do you enjoy your job? She said, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. And I thought, wow. And to top it off, I paid for the food. I went and sat down at my desk, and do you know what? In front of the on my desk there was a little container where you can put all your rubbish. And on this little container, it was a motor service station. It said, "Our guarantee: if you're not completely happy with your food or your service, we will give you a new plate of food or your money back." And I thought, well, she really did let them down. And today, Friday, I was speaking over in Huddersfield, and on my way back I called it in a service station and a welcome break on the M62, and I tell you what, it was a completely different story, because I went in there, a young lady there served me a big beaming smile, and she served me, and not only that, I went in there with my briefcase, so I couldn't carry the food on the tray, and I'm carrying my briefcase at the same time because I was balancing it. And you know what? One of the members of staff said, "Oh, I'll get that." She took the tray off me. I couldn't believe it. She took the tray off me and she took it over to my table. She placed it down. Do you know what? I nearly burst into tears. I was so moved by that extra, I guess, service that I got from them. What a difference! And it made me think as I came home from there. I actually filled in a card to say how I got really good service from them, so hopefully Jenny will get a pat on the back. Her name was Jenny, I noticed, because I was so taken aback by how pleasant she was. I started thinking about people in life. And all too often, see, I speak to adults as well as young people, and all too often I hear from adults. In fact, I was a prime example. I was in a job that I hated. I was washing dishes in a hotel many years ago. I hated it, and I was ironing trousers in a factory. I hated that too. But so what's the message there? The message is, don't end up doing a job that you don't enjoy, because you'll leave people feeling how I felt last night. I couldn't wait to get out of there, and I don't think I'll ever go back. If you find yourself in a place or doing a job that you don't enjoy, there is always something you can do about it. There is always a way of improving where you're at, or just if you've got to be there and it's a temporary stopgap, just accept that that's what this is. But have a good time whilst you're there, because it's serving a purpose. It's giving you some work experience, or it's one stepping stone until the next job. Don't have the people that you come into contact with going home feeling even more miserable than they were before they met you. And it also reminds me of a story I had recently. I was recently speaking at a school in the North East, and I got an email some weeks later from a member of staff in the audience, who had been so inspired by hearing my talk that she had to reconsider where she was and what she wanted to do with her life, and she applied for a position that she would not normally have gone for. But she got that inspiration from me, and she applied for a job. And you know what? I'm a very emotional person, and I was moved almost to tears when she wrote me to tell me that she'd gone for the job and she actually got a job that she really enjoyed. So what's the message there? See, the message is, if you find yourself doing something that you don't enjoy, there's always something you can do about it. Don't sit there and wait for a knight in shining armour to come along and whisk you away. You have to take responsibility for where you want to go in life. I mean, if you got into a taxi and the taxi driver said, "Where do you want to go?" You wouldn't say, "Surprise me, take me anyway." No, you say, "No, that's where I want to go." So decide where you want to go in life, and make sure where you want to go is somewhere where you're going to enjoy what you do. Because you know what? When you enjoy what you do, it doesn't feel like work. Richard McCann, have a great weekend. Over and out, and I will see you again in the future.